The Lake Orion community kicked off the holiday season with a Christmas tree lighting ceremony in Children's Park. Local veterans were honored on Veterans Day with a free luncheon at the Orion Center and a ceremony at Kensington Church later that evening. The Chamber of Commerce brought local businesses and the community together during their Love Local Expo, and family and friends honored the memory of beloved businessman Anthony Reard with the dedication ceremony. Hello everyone, I'm Stacy Calloway. We'll have those stories and more on this edition of ONTV News. Downtown Lake Orion looked like a picture postcard as the community took part in a festive event to usher in the holiday season. On Thursday, November 18th, the Lake Orion residents were invited to come out to Children's Park for the Downtown Development Authority's Sing and Stroll and tree lighting ceremony. Things kicked off at 6 p.m. with a cocoa bar, fire pits, and colorful costume characters. Attendees were encouraged to take a horse-drawn carriage ride through the streets of the downtown area, and performers from Broadway Dance entertained the crowd as well as the Lake Orion High School Choir. To you and your kin, good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. At approximately 7 p.m., DDA Director Molly Lalone greeted the crowd and introduced Santa and Mrs. Claus, who began the countdown to light the Christmas tree in the gazebo and to light up the streets of downtown Lake Orion as well.
We're going to start at 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Load them up.
For Sing and Stroll itself, it was Genesis Credit Union and Builders Custom Flooring, Real Living, Key Realty, Megan Spencer, and Fork and Pint. They all contributed to this event today. And then our horse and carriage ride, the major sponsor is Bitter Tom's Distillery. And we also have McKenna and 313 Pizza Bar. We have Pronto Fast Moving and EXP Realty, Amy Dunlap, and the tobacco shop in town here. So all of those sponsors, those the ones who have created this magic, and we are very grateful to them. And we hope everybody comes down and enjoys.
It's so much fun being in downtown Lake Orion. Hello everyone. We are always so excited to come down for the tree lighting here in Lake Orion. And we're looking forward to the parade on the 4th. Going to start around dark, around 5:30 or 6. Then we're going to be around for photos afterwards too at the Village Hall. It's such a wonderful community. The students are doing so well. We had a dance group, we had choir. Come on downtown in Lake Orion for the holidays. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
With shipping delays threatening to Grinch up the holidays this year, attendees were encouraged to shop local and support small businesses as an alternative to shopping online this year.
Well, yeah, there is an alternative. You can shop local, everybody. Shop local, come down to the shops. If it's in the shop, you can have it right then. And these are unique items that you will not find online. And you are guaranteed to get them, and you can enjoy this atmosphere while you're at it. It's really the best of all worlds to come and shop local. You're supporting a business, you're supporting a downtown, you're supporting a community. You are providing gifts for your family that they will love and enjoy, and you'll enjoy yourself while you're doing it.
Horse-drawn carriage rides will continue to be offered on Friday and Saturday nights through December 18th, with the exception of the 3rd and 4th, which is the weekend of the Orion Lighted Parade. While the Sing and Stroll event was going on, the Orion Art Center decided to get in on the fun and hosted the grand opening of their annual holiday market directly across the street from Children's Park. Shop for unique handcrafted items created by local artists while benefiting the Orion Art Center.
It is not a coincidence. We thought it would be a great idea for both organizations to capitalize on the people that are down here tonight. We also have a free kids craft ornaments for the tree lighting ceremony, so kids can create ornaments down at Children's Park right now for the DDA. But we wanted just to be where the people were and piggyback off of the exciting things that are happening downtown tonight.
The Art Center has been hosting the holiday market for more than 20 years, although this is the first time it's been held at this location at 146 South Broadway in downtown Lake Orion. The market benefits both the Art Center and the artists whose work is on display.
We open up, we do a call for artists, and anybody can apply to have their art in the market. We do send out a monthly newsletter asking people to participate, and we rely on past vendors who annually show their wares here. We do share commission with the artists, which is, I would say, comparable to others in the area. And yeah, it's really great to showcase local artists.
Holiday market hours are Thursdays from 5 to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sunday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. through December 19th. For more information, visit orionartcenter.org. You can also find them on Facebook. For local businesses, there are many perks to joining the Orion Area Chamber of Commerce, including luncheons, ribbon-cutting ceremonies, and plenty of networking opportunities. On Saturday, November 6th, the Orion Area Chamber of Commerce hosted the Love Local Expo in the banquet room of the Orion Center on Joslyn Road. The free event was an opportunity for the public to meet with 33 vendors representing retail, nonprofits, and healthcare providers serving the Orion area.
It's kind of a combination of our Healthy Body, Healthy Mind Expo, where we have our health-based vendors, and then also a way to showcase a lot of our retails and nonprofits that we haven't had the opportunity to show off in the last 2 years because of everything that's been going on, right? So we found that there was a real desire in the community to have this expo and within our businesses and nonprofits. And so we thought we'd try something a little different this year and bring together kind of the greatest hits in Orion, and that's where the Love Local Expo came out of.
The presenting sponsor of the event was Genesis Credit Union, who has been serving the community in some form since 1936. Although headquartered in Auburn Hills, one of their largest branches is on Lapeer Road near Silver Bell.
Well, Genesis loves to be involved in the community, work with local organizations, and an event like this is an opportunity to meet the people that live in this area, and it's fun. So they can come into a fun, friendly, exciting place and find out about what's happening in their community, what the businesses are doing, and we love to meet them. You know, with Genesis Credit Union, we specifically look for events where we can interact with the community, not necessarily just business to business. And you know, one of the fun things that I enjoy about coming to an event like this and working with the community is people will come up to us and tell us how much they love being members of Genesis. They've been members for years and years, and they're so happy to see us out at local events.
The next major event on the Chamber's calendar is the annual Impact Awards. The 2021 honorees will be recognized at a luncheon at the Paint Creek Country Club on Thursday, December 2nd. For more information, you can call 248-693-6300 or visit orionareachamber.com. World War I came to an end on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918 when the armistice with Germany went into effect. Initially known as Armistice Day, it was renamed Veterans Day in 1954. On Thursday, November 11th, more than 30 veterans and their guests arrived at the Orion Center to enjoy a free Veterans Day luncheon courtesy of Orion Township and generous sponsors.
We are serving those who served, absolutely. I mean, veterans have a special place in our community's heart. Our community has always been really pro-veteran and pro the people that have served our country and served us, and provided us the freedoms that we get to enjoy every day. So this is just a very, very small way of the township to give back to our veteran community, to say thank you. We want to say thank you every day, but specifically on November 11th, we want to say thank you to our veterans. So we have this really fun day planned with a nice meal, some awesome entertainment, some giveaways, just to say thank you. So.
In 2020, an indoor luncheon wasn't possible due to COVID, so Orion Township handed out boxed lunches that veterans were able to pick up and enjoy at home. This year, veterans attendees enjoyed a salad, pasta and meatballs, garlic bread, and more, courtesy of Italia Gardens and other sponsors.
So this is all fully funded by sponsorships. So we had 4 big sponsors, HAP, United Healthcare, Seniors Helping Seniors, and Baldwin House of Oakland. And then we had some smaller sponsorships where they did more in-kind donations, so Nothing Bundt Cakes, Allison L. Edible Cookies, Italia Gardens, Hospice of Michigan, and Independence Village of Oxford.
Entertainment was provided by Pontiac Waterford Big Chief Chorus, an organization that goes back more than 75 years and is made up of men who sing 4-part harmony in the barbershop style.
Just like to know that the township cares about them, and we wanted to, for those that might not have something to do today, they had a free event to go to with their significant other or someone else, and just make them feel as special as they can on a day like today where it's well deserved.
Later that evening, the community came together for a Veterans Day ceremony at Kensington Church. U.S. Navy veteran Lee Smith welcomed those in attendance and introduced representatives of the Daughters of the American Revolution, who spoke about the centennial anniversary of the tomb of the unknown soldier.
The John Crawford chapter stands here tonight to present this plaque for installation at the grounds of the Orion Veterans Memorial. We present these roses and comments regarding the tomb, its origins, and its duties today. The single act of using a white rose will make known that this moment, whether public or private, is one where America comes together in performing the sacred duty to never forget or forsake those millions of Americans that served and sacrificed so that we may live free.
The Lake Orion community was shocked and saddened earlier this year when beloved local businessman Anthony Reard passed away suddenly of a heart attack at the age of 43. 10 months later, the community gathered together in his honor. On Saturday, November 13th, the Lake Orion community, family, and friends came out for a dedication ceremony to honor the memory of Anthony Reard, who passed away suddenly on January 23rd of 2021. The ceremony was held to dedicate a catalpa tree sapling, which was planted in Children's Park within walking distance from Anthony's business, M&B Graphics. The tree was provided by State Senator Matt Danaskis and sponsored by the Salute Our Warriors Foundation.
Our group, our organization, Salute Our Warriors, is a group of patriots that raises money for the Fallen and Wounded Soldiers Fund and other military families. Anthony was a part of our group, and through our group, we would throw this large event every year where we would honor veterans and their families in a very, very special way. Anthony and his family were also a part of this Salute Our Warriors group, and what they were always helping us with was really all the printed material. They helped bring the vision that we had, they helped give it an image, they helped give it a visual, and allowed us to continue to grow that organization.
In addition to the tree, the Lake Orion DDA will erect a bronze plaque, and a bench will be constructed by Boy Scout Troop 284.
Yes, it's going to be a completely all bronze plaque. So it's going to last forever, and we're making sure that the stake that goes into the ground also lasts forever. Everything's steel and bronze and meant to be a memory that we can always come back to for Anthony. The inscription that we chose and that the Reards approved was planted in memory of Anthony Robert Reard, August 10, 1977 to January 23, 2021. As deep as these roots, he fostered love and commitment for his community.
The catalpa tree will grow 13 inches to 24 inches per year, eventually reaching 40 to 60 feet. It produces heart-shaped leaves and fragrant white flowers in May through June with long bean-like cease pods. One of the main objectives of the Orion Township Public Library is to help foster a love of reading among the young people in the community. One way they do that is to host an annual competition that attracts hundreds of kids. On Thursday, November 4th, dozens of fifth grade students and their parents gathered in the meeting room of the Orion Township Public Library for the official kickoff of the 2022 Battle of the Books. Head of Youth Services Ashley Lehman welcomed those in attendance and revealed the 9 books that participants will have to read prior to the competition in March.
Your 5 youth librarians that work here at Orion Township Library, we spend the summer reading a ton of juvenile fiction books, fiction, nonfiction, graphic novels. We pick from like 10 different genre categories, and we just slowly eliminate them. We get in fights about which books we like. We usually do 10 books, but we actually couldn't decide on the 10th book this year, so we're just doing 9.
The Orion Township Library began hosting Battle of the Books in 1986, and during those early years, 6 teams representing each of Lake Orion's elementary schools would compete for the title in the library's meeting room. Over time, the event has grown so large, it's now held in the gymnasium at Walden Middle School.
For the last couple, probably 10 or so years, it's grown. We've had almost over 200 kids participate, and 20 to 30 teams. So this year, because we were virtual last year, we added some fun virtual elements in. So we're excited to do like team videos and that big competition in March.
Following the competition, participants are invited back to take part in a victory party where the top scoring teams are announced, as well as the teams with best costume, best team name, and best team spirit. And each year, one of the featured authors is invited to speak to the 5th graders. At the kickoff event, it was announced that Michigander Kelly Baptist, author of Isaiah Dunn Is My Hero, will be visiting in March.
Yeah, Kelly Baptist, she is from over on the west side of the state. She just got her start writing the last couple of years when she submitted a short story for a compilation book. And then she wrote her book that we picked, Isaiah Dunn Is Your Hero, based off of that short story. So this is like one of her first long novels that she has published. She works with a school district in Benton Harbor, and she is a writer on the side.
The competition will be held on Saturday, March 19th at 10 a.m. at Walden Middle School, with the victory party scheduled to be held on Monday, March 21st, with virtual events held in January, February, and March. If you know a 5th grader who missed the kickoff event, it's not too late to get involved. Individuals can sign up by visiting orionlibrary.org and clicking on Youth Battle of the Books. And finally, because we're heading into the holiday season, it's easy to forget that Halloween was just a few weeks ago. The Lake Orion community came out to celebrate the spooky season, and ONTV's Joe Johnson was there.
On Wednesday, October 20th, Children's Park in downtown Lake Orion was filled to capacity for the Downtown Development Authority's Halloween extravaganza. Hundreds of kids and their parents trick-or-treated throughout the park while enjoying games, music, and entertainment. In the past, costumed children marched down Broadway Street into the village and trick-or-treated at the local businesses. In 2020, the COVID pandemic forced some major changes to the event, and once again in 2021, the DDA had to adapt to even more changes.
Last year, because of COVID, we had to have registration, and we were only allowed 100 people. And then this year, we weren't able to close down the streets, and so for safety reasons, all the businesses came down here for a great big party in the park. We had a magician, Baffling Bill, and right now we have hula hoop entertainers from Blue Crow, and I also have a light-up juggler going around from the Striped Circus. And we have a DJ, we have fog machines, as you can see, we have fog bubbles, and kids are trick-or-treating, playing games. It's been a great day. It's beautiful weather, and so many families have come out, and we're so happy.
Despite being confined to Children's Park, numerous downtown businesses set up stations throughout the park to hand out candy and goodies. The response from the community exceeded the expectations of organizers, forcing the DDA to consider possibly expanding the event next year.
I hope so, and we're definitely planning on expanding it, maybe taking up that whole parking lot, or next year doing in the streets. We'll see where that takes us. I am just thrilled. I'm smiling ear to ear. I couldn't ask for a better night, and just to see so many happy children and families out again has just been thrilling.
From Children's Park, this is Joe Johnson reporting for ONTV News.
Thanks, Joe. And with that, we'll wrap up this edition of ONTV News. On behalf of the hardworking ONTV News team, I'm Stacy Calloway. Thanks for watching.